a seat here. Okay. And I'm back. You know, when it comes to movies, pretty time you see a movie that comes and change the fabrics of the way we view other movies. I don't think this is one of them. But let's review Underworld because we have to. No. Now, when the Underworld series started, it was not meant to be a sequel. It was not set up to be the sequel that everyone thought it should be. It was set up to continue in a whole different direction with this director that they had from the original. Okay. And the second one, it seems like his golden presence, because he was messing around with Kate, whatever her name is, split up the relationship between, because let me fill you all in, okay, Kate Basslet, whatever, she used to date the guy that played Lucian going into the film and end up falling in love with the director of the film of Underworld. So they split up and she started dating the director of the movie. Now, that sounds like a much better movie than what they've been putting out lately. They need to make a movie about that. Now, because of that, he was never going to work with this director again. Of course, the Lucian guy, he don't want to work with her anymore. So they made a script where it didn't involve him anyway. He got killed off, which was really stupid. And then we see when they do Rise of the Lycans, they come with a new director, and it actually took the storyline and put it where it needed to be. It made a great backstory to a great first movie that it was. The second one was garbage, but let's assess this movie we have here, The Awakening. Okay, first of all, they make the hybrid guy, Michael, the biggest pussy of all times. It's like, what was the big deal of making him? What was the big deal of we can't have this hybrid if he really demonstrates none of the power that they show of him? In this movie, he's non-existent. We really see him for 10 seconds and he's out of it. It's all about the hybrid child who's not even basically strong enough to handle all this stuff that's coming her way. And then you have this Celine, who got the power from convenience, so shouldn't she be strong too? I mean, she would be like an elder. So these Lycans would be broken in half by her. You know, she wouldn't even need bullets, as Victor didn't need bullets. So it's just a lot of gray areas here. It's a storyline in which you've seen before, where you got a protector trying to protect someone who's weaker, and they trying to get them somewhere. And this movie didn't know what it wanted to do. It would have been a better movie if they had the humans eradicating the Lycans and the vampires. They should have shown that instead of the 5 minutes intro we got into that, introducing us into the film. We had that as our introduction, or instead of making that just the backdrop. Then you would have had a great movie. And the 30-foot, 1,000-pound Lycan they had, I mean, it was nothing wrong with him. He was great for IMAX 3D. It's just that was a little too much, because if you had that already and it was always working with him, that one guy could have led an attack on all the humans and ended everything, because nothing was hurting him. He was invincible pretty much. So I just didn't understand what was going on with that. But I'll give it's an okay watch, because some action happening, an action scene. Other than that, just a basic movie. You'll forget about it real soon. Peace.